think every girl needs a friend like Shama in her life. And, what is it about this character that, drew you to her and made you, how much of you did you give to your character and how much of her did you imbibe in yourself?
I think when the character came to me, it had sort of a few shades of me in it, because Shama is somebody who leads her life on her terms. She has a voice that she wants to, put out there and let people know that, this is what she has to say about something. And I think this streak of her being who you are and owning it and owning your owning what you stand for is very important for me in my life. And Shama had all those things. So a big reason for me to get associated with Shama and be her.
And what was the best part about working with Kriti and Pankaj? So much of what I saw was you all three working off each other. So how was that dynamics brought on screen?
I think when you are around Pankaj, you have to be on your toes. You have to be alert. He's such a fantastic actor. I think the whole of our country will agree with me that he's one of the finest that we have. And I'm very fortunate to have worked with him, because he was on my bucket list, to be honest, at the top. And I did not realize that my, dreams would come true so easily and so quickly. So yeah, it was a pleasant surprise. Kriti is somebody who brings happiness with her wherever she goes. I mean, when you see her walking into the room, you'll just keep smiling. She gives out that vibe. And I think she's one of the coolest people I have ever met in my life. No air, no tantrums, very easy to work with, very accommodative, very welcoming. And I'm really happy that we had such a stellar cast, because of which I think the script just got elevated.
How has this film, on the whole, changed your perspective towards love and motherhood?
To be very honest, right at the start of my career, I had done a daily soap in Marathi in which I used to play a surrogate mother. I'll tell you my experience. Before doing that serial, I would only like children who are happy or smiling. After doing that serial, I started loving children in general. A feeling or a sense of motherhood just melts you from within, I think. And it is such a brilliant feeling. All that unconditional love, all that giving nature, it's just within us, and a child brings that out, and out and completely out. And I think that's wonderful. It is also one more emotion which is slightly difficult to face or difficult to manage, is you cannot say that, okay, this now I don't want this child, somebody please take my child, and मुझे ना 6 महीना कुछ mother responsibilities नहीं चाहिए. ऐसा हो सकता है. This can happen. You are a human being at the end of the day, and the emotions are so overwhelming. The situations are so overwhelming when you have a child. So these extreme emotions and emotions that I've not encountered before, I think it was wonderful to witness them here and when I did my serial also.
So from surrogacy to intercaste marriage, you'll have how have you all managed to get so far without any controversy? These are serious and sensitive topics, but how has your director handled all of it, and you all as a team carried this film forward?
I think very intelligently, I must say. Secondly, it's not that we've spoken about it for the first time. It's people's perception that is, we've taken that and we've sort of woven that into this film. And uh, the trailer is just the tip of the iceberg. I think there are so many things in the film, so many things to look forward to, so many surprises. So yeah, it's going to be a fun ride.
Would you say Mimi, or would you say like your series, your Marathi series, helped you become more aware of these commercial surrogacy in India, then the surrogacy laws and, protection of women? Do you think that, this this role, that, what role do you think your film will play in basically educating society, or telling us maybe we aren't doing enough, or what do you have to say about that?
I think we are a very culturally blessed and rich country. We Our emotions, our morals, our values hold immense respect and lot of emotions involved with it. So I think people will at least understand that surrogacy does exist, and they will accept that this option is available. Maybe if you ask me, some people will opt for it, some people still wouldn't, but at least they'll realize कि okay, ऐसा एक option है, हम 21st century में जी रहे हैं और ये सब वर्ल्ड में ये सब कुछ हो रहा है, let's accept it and let's move ahead. इतना तो होगा. And obviously all those emotions, those rush of things, rush of feelings, rush of emotions, everything that comes with pregnancy and the procedure of being a surrogate mother and everything else, of course, that drama, the flow of emotions, the graph, of course, everything will be there.
But at the same time, there is this whole lot of NGOs working towards protection of surrogate mothers who are, like in Mimi's condition, maybe just abandoned, or so. Do you think, what are your views on this subject? Like, the darker side of this whole surrogacy business?
I think there are two sides to everything in our life. I mean, there cannot be one side, and of course there are two sides to this procedure also. And थोड़ा एक awareness तो बिल्कुल आ जाएगा, I think. And sometimes situation makes a woman do something like surrogacy. Sometimes I'm financially not, I can't survive, I need money, so this is an option. So I think a lot of light will also be shared on that mentality, and like you said, protection for women, how this thing works, what are the norms in our country. Is bahane se I think we might revisit all these things. Or also there is a possibility that बहुत नई चीजें भी पता चलेंगी जैसे मुझे चली. So yeah, lots to explore.
So you started out from Marathi, and now you're in Bollywood. Is Bollywood your priority, or do you pick films solely based on the offers you get?
I think work is my priority. So in any language, in any fraternity, work is my priority. To be very honest, I'm a very instinctive person. So if my gut says that I should be doing this film, I just follow my gut. There is no plan. There is no plan A. There is no plan B. I just want to explore as many women, as many characters as I can in one lifetime.
So, like considering that you have done Bollywood and you currently have few films lined up, how difficult or easy is it for an offer to come by? And how much of it is based on screen time? Like, does screen time play a factor or on the roles you pick?
Fortunately, unfortunately, it does not, because even when I was doing mainstream Marathi cinema, I never bothered I got never bothered about the lengths that I'm the part I am getting. So you'll see me in multi starrer film also. You will see me as a character in Marathi film also. So I think I'm kind of a person who does not get caught in screen time, kitna hai, scenes kitne hai. If I see that this scene, if I can present it in my way and be more impressive, I would rather, do that than, paying attention to the lengths that I'm getting.
You mentioned earlier that you want to explore as many opportunities, as many languages. Which film industries are you keen on? Like, are you focused on, or are you most eager to work in? And is Hollywood even on the cards?
Well, I feel, every actor's dream is to be, watched worldwide. I wish that my performance is seen by a lot of people, not just from Maharashtra, not just from India, but all over the world. So I think language and which fraternity is never going to be any limit for me. I'm very keen on exploring Tamil cinema, because I think the way they are growing, the kinds of films they are making, technically also they are amazingly sound. So yeah, why not?
Okay. And you have India in lockdown coming up. What can you tell us about this film and your role in it, if you can share with
us? It's very early to say anything, but I'm sure that this character, this role will be different than what I'm doing in Mimi. And yeah, I think one more bucket list ticked, because one more member in my bucket list ticked, Mr. Madhu Bhandarkar, because you, me, all of us, I've watched his film, big fan of his work. So yeah, let's see how things pan out.
Okay. And would you say you are drawn to social themed films, or like, what do you have to say about this, like Mimi and now this India lockdown? Do you think you're drawn towards these films that make a social impact, or mainstream Bollywood, mainstream cinema is also on the cards? And also, what kind of film will we never ever see you in? Like, it's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen. ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं है, नहीं सोचा है. But as a person, I'm a person who's open to new things, who's open to experiments. So I think I sort of get drawn to things which have voice, or which are strengths oriented, or which are intense. I don't know. I'm an intense person. So maybe there's an answer in your question, that yes, maybe that's why I get drawn to such subjects. So yeah, I think as I grow up, probably my choices will change, or they will not change. They will evolve. I don't know. But the kind of space I am in right now is enriching, is amazing.
Thank you so much for doing this with us. Thank you for your time.
You asked very nice questions, different questions. I'm really thankful for that.
Thank you so much again.